Welcome to San Academy Pallikarnai Class 7 Mathematics. So in this Mathematics Class 7, so the 10th chapter is a percentage. Okay, and so in that percentage we have divided into 3 parts. So this is the first part. In that first part we are going to learn what the percentage is exactly. Yes, so this is the percentage. Now let us try to understand what percentage is. The percentage in the sense many times are also represented as just percent. Many times are also represented as just percent. So in the percent, per means out of. Per in the sense out of. Percent, cent means 100. Cent means 100. So we can say out of every 100. So we can say along with the percent, that is out of every 100. So this is called the percent symbol. This is called the percent symbol. The symbol of percentage is this is the percentage of the symbol. By this symbol, well, you can think of it like this. Well, you can think of it like this. Okay. So the percent denote as all. So this is the 100 percentage in the sense the one rest between two zeros get tiny up. The zeros and all tiny up. Like this one is a rest between two zeros. The two zeros are tiny up. So this is called the percentage symbol. Okay. Now we can see the one example, that is 35 percentage. 35 percentage. So 35 percentage is equal to 35 pot out of 100 pots. So 35 parts out of 100 pots. 35 pots out of 100 pots, we can write that is 35 divided by 100. So this is called the percentage. Yes, so here 0 percentage in the sense 0 by 100. So 25% in the sense 25 by 100. 50 percentage in the sense 50 by 100. 100% in the sense 100 by 100. So this is called the percent how we are writing. And 100th pot, we have to learn the 100th pot. So out of 100 equal pots, we know that the 100 percentage is the 100 pots. So out of 100 equal parts, each pot is known as its 100th pot. Each part is known as the 100th pot. Okay. Thus for example, 10 by 100 is equal to 10 100th. We can say that is 10 100th. And then 15 by 100 in the sense 15 100th. That is called the 100th pot. It's coming to the percentage. This one we have learned in the previous slide itself. That is 5 percentage is equal to 500th. So 500 how we can write, that is 5 by 100. 50 percentage is equal to 50 100 is equal to 50 by 100. That's it. I'm coming to the next slide. Okay. So in this chapter 10 percentage, so the topics to be covered. So in the part 1 I have took it only the 4 topics, that is topic to be covered. To convert a fraction into a percentage, we have to convert a fraction into the percentage. Then to convert a percentage into a fraction. This is the first in the question is the percentage, we have to convert into the fraction. Then the third one is to convert a percentage into a ratio. To convert a percentage into a ratio. And the last one is to convert a ratio into a percentage. We have to convert a ratio into the percentage. Yes, first one. So as I already told in the previous slide, to convert a fraction into a percentage. So one rule is there to convert fraction into a percentage, that is, in order to convert a fraction into a percentage, multiply the fraction by 100. Multiply the fraction by 100 and put a percent symbol. Why we are writing the put the percent sign means we are converting the fraction into a percentage. So once you found the answer, we have to put the percentage symbol. Okay. So let us see 2 examples. So first in the beginning, that is 33 by 100. We know that 33 by 100 is a fraction. We have to convert into the percentage. What is the rule to convert into the percentage? We have to multiply the fraction by 100. Multiply the fraction by 100. So 33 by 100 into 100. As I told in the rule, right? That is multiply by 100. That is multiply by 100 is equal to 100 and 100 will be cancelled. Only 33 percentage. Okay. Coming to the next example, that is 7 by 25. So we have to multiply the fraction by 100. So 7 by 25 into 100. So we have to cancel the 25 and 100. 25 ones are 25 and 25 fours are 100. Okay, so only 4 alone we have to simplify. So 7 fours are 28. Okay, so coming to the next slide. Yes, to convert a percentage into a fraction. So previously we have seen to convert a fraction into a percentage, but now we are seeing to convert a percentage in the fraction. Okay, so here also one rule: to convert a percentage into a fraction, we divide it by 100. So previously we have multiplied by 100 into the fraction. Now we have to divide by 100. We have to divide by 100. Okay, so 56 in the sense 56 by 100. Then we have to simplify. We will get the answer 14 by 25. So finally we found the answer, that is a fraction. And coming to the next one, so 140 percentage is equal to, so we know that already in the rule we have to divide by percentage. Okay, it's 100. So 140 by 100. If you are cancelling, the answer will be 7 by 5. And the next slide is to convert a percentage into ratio. So we have heard about the ratio in our class 6 itself. Okay, anyway we all know about the ratio. Now just we are going to learn this one. So convert a percentage. So beginningly it was a percentage. We have to convert into the ratio. Okay, so what is the rule? A percentage can be expressed as a ratio with its second term 100, first term is equal to given percentage. So we already know that 17 percentage is equal to, we have to divide by 100. We have to divide by 100, that is 17 by 100. Then ratio symbol, we know that the 2 dots, isn't it? So 17 is to 100, that's it. If we are able to cancelling the numerator and denominator, means we can cancel. If it is not able to cancel, means directly you can write the number 17 is to 100. Then coming to the next question, 72 percentage. 72 percentage in the sense 72 by 100. Okay, so if you are dividing the two numbers, numerator and denominator, we will get the answer 18 by 25. So we have to write into the ratio, isn't it? So 18 is to 25. The next slide. To convert a given ratio into a percentage. So previously they have given convert percentage into ratio. Now ratio into percentage. Now ratio they have given, we have to convert into the percentage. Okay, what is the rule here? First convert the given ratio into a fraction. First we need to convert the ratio into the fraction. Then multiply by 100. Put the percent sign. Why? Because we are changing the percentage. Okay. So 14 is to, first we have to convert into the fraction. So 14 is to 25, it will become the 14 by 25. Okay. So next step is multiply the fraction by 100. So multiply the fraction by 100. Okay. So 14 by 25 into 100. If you are able to cancel, if you are able to do the simplify here, means we can do simplify. If it is not possible, means we can do directly the answer. Okay. So 25 into 1 is a 25 and 25 into 4 is a 100. So 14 fours are 56 percentage. Okay, and coming to the next question, 8 is to 5 is equal, this is the ratio. We have to convert the ratio into a first fraction, that is 8 by 5. Then what is the second rule? That is the multiply the fraction by 100. So fraction by 100, that is 8 by 5 into 100. Okay, so we have to cancel 5 and 100, then we'll get the answer 160 percentage. Yes, so this is the thing we have learned. So first we have learned about the what the exactly percentage is, and we have learned the 4 topics. So 4 topics we have learned: convert into the ratio into the percentage, percentage into the ratio, then fraction into the percentage, percentage into the fraction. So 4 things we had learned in this topic. So thank you children. I hope all clear in this topic. So next part we'll see further exercises.